Do you have two lists in Excel that should match, but they don't? In this video, I'll show you how to compare two lists in Excel using the XLOOKUP function, so that you can instantly find missing invoices and mismatched values without scrolling or manual checking. Let's get started. In this example, I have two different worksheets. I've actually split my screen in half so you can see the two together side by side. But I've got information from one of my clients on one side, and then I've got information out of my system on the other side. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to reconcile the payments so that I can find out where we have mismatched payments, where payments haven't been made, and perhaps where payments have been allocated in the wrong area. So I'm just going to whip over to our list. There's my list over here, and I will maximize this so we can have a look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build an XLOOKUP on this list. It'll make its way over into the list from the customer over here. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to match the invoice number here and bring back the amount that they feel has been paid. So I'm going to go over to our list here, and you can see I've already set it up here with the customer's record. And we're going to go ahead here and write an XLOOKUP. So it's going to go equals XL. Now at this point, if you wanted to, you could carry on typing the lookup bit, but if you press your tab key, it will drop in the remainder of the XLOOKUP function. Now, what I'm looking for is the information that is the same on both sheets. And what you're doing with an XLOOKUP is you're trying to find a piece of information that is unique. And of course, as you know, the invoice number is normally unique. So that's what we're looking for here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that A2 in memory, do a comma, then I'm going to make my way over to the customers list over here. Now, you can see that down column A here, we've got a match for the invoice number. So I'm just going to go up here and I'm going to select the entire column. And what I'm saying to Excel is, can you please look for the information that is in cell A2 down this column? And it will have already found it down that column, hopefully. And I'll show you in a moment what happens when it can't find it. Comma. Now what you're going to do is you're going to ask Excel to bring back information from the same row. So what it'll do is it'll scoot down column A, find a match for the invoice number. Then what you're going to do is you're going to say, can you please find or bring back the information from column C from the same row that you find the invoice number on. Now that's all you need to do. You can close your bracket, press your enter key, and that's exactly what Excel's going to do. It'll go over to here, look for the 2235, hold it in memory, make its way down to the customer list. That's what you can see up the top there. That's the name of the worksheet. It'll go over here, look down column A, find a match, then bounce over to column C and bring back that information over onto here. Now, we can copy this down now. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my mouse pointer onto the little dot in the corner of the cell there and double click. And you'll see that most of the cells have now been populated with information. Some have an NA inside them. Now that NA means not available, and it's telling you all of the invoices that were not found on the customer's list. So straight away, I'm going, okay, I've got a few things that I need to have a look or look up to make sure that they actually did receive that invoice. Now at this point, if you wanted to, you could hide these NAs using the XLOOKUP function. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make my way to the end of the function and add another argument. I'm just going to come in here and put a comma. Now, inside quote marks, I'm going to type the word missing. And all I'm saying here to Excel is, can you please change the NA errors for anything that you can't find to the word missing? So I'm just going to go ahead and press enter, and I'm going to copy that down now. And look what happens to the NAs. So there's one here and one here. Now we have the word missing instead of an error on the screen. And what I find is really good about that is sometimes when you're doing XLOOKUPs, it's better to actually explain why the error is there instead of just having a yucky, hairy error there on the screen. Now, at this point, we know we've got a few missing, but what if we've got a few amounts that actually are different? So let's do a comparison up here. And all I'm going to do here is just go equals if C2, so that's the amount that we received, equals the amount that they believe they've paid, then I'm just going to go ahead and do the next argument, leave the cell empty. So those double quotes within an if function is saying leave the cell empty. However, comma, if they do not match, I'm going to have the word check returned. Pressing my enter key, now I'll just copy that down. And look, we know we need to check that because it's missing, and that one, but look at that. So we can see now that there is a difference between those two amounts. At the moment on my screen, it's very easy for us to find these, but honestly, if you had 2,000 records in here, you would not want to do it row by row, right? So a formula like this, if formula, is going to be very, very handy. And if you wanted to, you could take it a step further. I'm just going to come up to G2 here and drop in a formula, which you can find in this exercise file. If you'd like to look in the description, you'll find a link through to where you can download this exercise file. And that formula will help you identify where you do have a different amount, and it'll tell you whether the amount is overpaid or shortpaid. So that's a nice little option if you think that would be helpful. But let's get back to XLOOKUP. So of course we used our XLOOKUP here to pull through the information from the customer's record, but now let's flip this over and go over to the customer's list, and let's do a comparison back to our records. So at this point, let's build our XLOOKUP in here. So over here underneath our amount equals XL tab if you want to, or you can type the whole thing in. Again, let's use that invoice number because it's unique and it's in both lists, comma. Let's make our way back to our list. We're going to look down the invoice column, comma, we're going to bring back what we received. And then if we want to, we could take it one step further and we could put missing from our list. So anything that doesn't have a match, we know that we're going to have that text instead of an NA error. Pressing my enter key, there we go, we'll copy that down. And look, we've just got one that is missing from our list. But let's do a comparison here as well. So if we come up here, equals if, open bracket, and from here we're just going to go if this equals this, then just leave the cell empty. Otherwise, let's do a check and copy that down. Okay, so straight away we can see that there's a difference here. We need to check that, and we know already that we need to check this. So these are some really quick ways that we can identify information that isn't as it should be, and we can do something with it. And if we have a quick look at this, I can tell you that this information here has been miskeyed. So the invoice number from this area here, if we just go over to here, you will see that that's 2466, whereas the customer has keyed it as 2646. So we can straight away identify that that's a problem. Over here, you can see that that's our 11323. That was our overpayment over here. So for some reason, they've paid us more than what we were expecting to receive from them. Now, I'm sure you'll agree that XLOOKUP is amazing when you need to compare two lists in Excel. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments. For videos on related topics, please visit my channel. For links to my courses or my weekly tips, check the description box below.